Lord, before I start, may I ask the state to assist us with the transcript record for the 27th of November 2023. I've already asked, 23 July 2023. 27 July 2023. Page 59. Colonel, I'm going to start with on line number 11 under your testimony. The reason why I'm referring you to this evidence is because I want to show you that what you came to do in this court at this point in time is to do the reputation of the evidence that we have already testified about before. You understand, Kenneth?
Not 100% with you.
Okay. You'll get it along as we go. I just highlighted the reputations that we have already testified about this, but now you came to repeat one and the same information.
Okay.
Yes. And then if we go on, firstly on page 59, my lord, of the transcript dated court appearances of the 27th of July, 2023. Line number 7, we'll start there, Colonel. I will read it for you so that it will be quicker. Under Mr. Steyn, okay, in order for the analyst notebook program to read the information correctly, information must be edited. This is something we did while we were preparing the information received from the service provider to put it into the analyst notebook program. I just want to mention that we take away zeros in the beginning of the number. So if a number starts with 07867624445, it will be converted to 7867624445. Then we add a 27 number in front of it. That is done to those numbers to be linked to the international numbers. 27 is a code for South Africa. Let me just stop there for now. You see, Colonel, that portion of evidence, what I've just read, it's something that you have already testified about last year.
That's correct.
And when you testified about this, Colonel, I want to believe that it was put on record clearly by yourself without any contradictions, and this evidence is clear on record.
That's correct.
Okay. Let's go back a little bit at line number 789, wherein you say at the beginning, okay, in order for the analyst notebook program to read the information correctly, information must be edited. You see that one?
That's correct.
Which information were you referring to that it must be edited?
The zeros in it, which we took away.
From the evidence from your own statement now, which is Exhibit 01, I will go specifically without wasting the court time to page 23, paragraph 4. Does it reflect the numbers when zeros has been taken out? The paragraph 4 of these two dates, 2nd August and 15 October.
No, it doesn't reflect the numbers when the zeros is taken out because I already added the 27. But remember, we're only talking about the prefix, the number in the beginning of the number.
Yes.
Not in the middle of a number.
So in Exhibit O, paragraph 4, which application you have done in that box in the numbers that are referred under the other party?
I also removed the 0 in front of the 7 if there was a 0, and then I added 27 so that they can talk to the database.
So in other words, you had already done that, and it's reflected in Exhibit 01, what we are telling this court about now. Do I get
01 or 01?
01, yes, 01, yes. So yes. It's already done in the Exhibit 01, and we have already testified about that.
That's all right, it's already done while let's say when you said I edited.
And now you came to repeat it for the second time.
That's correct, because I'm being called to tell that.
Okay. Do you confirm or do you agree with me that when you are editing a document, information, it means you remove or you add information in that particular spreadsheet or particular document that you are working on?
Yeah, but let me just put it clear, né? I'm not the one who edited. It's the AMB program who edited.
AMB.
Okay.
Yeah. So I just put it into the, then there's one of the steps while you you put in the information into the AMB program. Then you ask you if you want to remove the zeros and add the 27, or if there's a comma or something, you just add it or you remove it.
And then when it asks you whether you want to remove or you want to add the comma, you then respond to
That's
the program.
correct, yeah, to the program.
So in this case, you are the one who responded to the program when you were working on it.
That's correct.
Program will not just remove, edit information automatically. It will ask you to implement whatever that is telling you, the
That's correct.
instruction.
You have to do it step by step. You can only ask him remove the zero, or you can ask him the next step, remove 144 or something.
But you are the one who edited the information.
That's correct. Keep in mind that the Excel spreadsheet stays the same. You throw in the Excel spreadsheet into the AMB program. Then they ask you the different steps. Then you do the different steps, and then the program remove what you ask him to remove. Couldn't be any human errors. It's program doing it.
But the program is directing a human being, and the human being is responding to the program. Am I correct?
I don't think you're 100% correct, because I'm taking a spreadsheet, I put it into the AMB program. He just asked me I asked him to remove the zeros in front, and he's doing that all automatically.
Okay. Let's go back to paragraph 4 of Exhibit 01. Under the column Other Party. You see that one?
That's correct.
Who added these two numbers, 0733 05 9202, on two respective dates? Who added that information? Because now we know that the program will give you instructions, directions, and then you will respond on the program.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay, if you go to my exhibit K4. It's directly from the download. It's already the 27. So it wasn't necessary for me to remove any 2 zeros or 2 sevens. That is why, if you receive a download like this, you will see some of the numbers got a 0 in front or a 27. Because it all depends on the way you save it on your phone.
Oh my goodness, Mshololo takes Steyn down the processes and procedures of the ABM program, and she listens attentively, okay? She guides him. You know, he's an expert and she needs him to confirm his expertise. And you know, when someone loves to be called a colonel, okay? Not a mister, but a colonel, even if they're retired, that tells you something. It means I love stature, okay? I love being respected, and I love being called to attention. I love being asked questions about my profession, and I love to demonstrate my skills. So when Mshololo said, hey, tell me something. And so this program, when you enter the data, like when you throw it in, you still need human intervention. And he goes, yes. And then she says, but you are the one who edited it. And he says, yes. He didn't even notice that. And she doesn't let him notice that. Gotcha. So she keeps going. And then finally she asks the question, who added the number? Okay, who added the number on two separate dates? Who added the number? Because he had just finished explaining that there is no way the program makes a mistake. There is no human intervention because the program is the one that gives the instructions. It's not the other way around. So then she says, okay, I get you, and I've got you. But tell me this. How did the numbers then enter the program? Because they are not on the 205s. That's the number of what? The phone transaction between accused number 5, allegedly calling Ukeli Kumalo, which is not on the Vodacom records, but only exists in this ecosystem by Steyn, okay, that he so thoroughly wants to explain, and there's no human intervention. Remember that. After this, Mshololo lets go of his hand, because she has taken him to the river where she needed him to be. And now she is launching all shots, one after the other after the other. Will Steyn survive? Stay tuned.
That's why I said you must first clear everything and then you add the 27 to the rest. You also have to split the columns as well, because if there's a 26 and you remove the 26 and then you can't have a 27 before a 26.
Let's go to this exhibit K4. You said it's the downloads. It's the one that you've just referred me to.
That's correct.
Am I correct?
That's correct. That is only the core record.
And you
of the
said, sorry?
download. It's only the core record of the download.
I remember in your evidence when you were testifying, I'm not sure whether in examination in chief or during cross-examination, you said on the last paragraph, which says after device P23, you are the one who wrote that number.
That's correct.
P23.
That's correct.
So it means this document was editable when you were working on it on the computer before you printed.
That's correct.
Okay.
But I didn't edit anything before. I used the last column.
How can we believe that you did not change any information on this transaction? You only added the P23. You were alone when you were working on this document.
It's not true. I wasn't alone. I did it during consultation with Advocate Baloyi. Then we talk about my statement, page 23, then I added to the column.
So let me know in the comment section below if you believe, okay, absolutely that the Colonel, okay, did not change anything else other than the innocent step that he took by adding P23 to the end of the column. Okay, so you know in Excel where all the data is done, he added an extra column and he said, you know what, I just wanted to write P23 because I wanted to match my affidavit, and in case anybody asks, it's going to be right there, it's printed, it's going to jog my memory, and no one is going to think foul play with anything. And you know what, while she's still asking me all these questions, because Mshololo says, how can we believe that you didn't add anything else? You were all alone. And he says, no, I wasn't all alone. I was with Baloyi and Sibanda, and this was during consultation. So you guys remember I told you, Steyn is the guy, okay? He's the guy who loves to answer questions, and not only answer questions, he loves to over-explain. And therefore, he reveals that he prepared his evidence not in his fancy office, not alone as an analyst, but together with Advocate Baloyi. Let me know your thoughts on that. Let me leave you to digest that. Why did he need to prepare this with Baloyi? Because I believe, especially when Ngumalo asked him, he said he drew up all the conclusions in his office when he was still in office. Do you guys remember that? Do you remember that? I'd insert it here, but I have a lot of editing to do, so let's keep going. Wow, Mshololo, that was a brilliant catch, but it gets worse. I guarantee you, it gets even worse. So buckle up, let's go.
This is where you started manipulating evidence. You started manipulating evidence. You added your own information here on this transaction, and you included the number of 0733059202 as if it was the number that had called the number belonging to Kelly Khumalo, which is not the correct information according to Vodacom records.
My Lord, I'm under oath. I won't come to the court and lie. I can promise you I did it in front while we was busy with consultation.
Do you understand that?
That's correct.
Exhibit K4 has got 25 pages. Then if you go to page 23, on the entry also that is referring to number 0733059202, you see that one that is highlighted.
That's correct. It's also done in the presence while we're busy with consultation.
Colonel, it doesn't matter whether it was done in consultation with the Minister of Justice or with the Judge President. The point that I'm making to you is that is when you manipulated this information and inserted the number that does not appear from the Vodacom records.
My Lord, I can't agree with her because now she's talking about totally two different things.
Is that so?
Yeah, she's talking about the Vodacom records, this is section 205.
Not the downloads.
That Vodacom records has nothing to do with the downloads.
Yeah.
You know what, I'm still coming there. I'm still here on the information that you edited. I'm putting to you that the P4411 that you, from your own words, you said you are the one who inserted it on the same transaction of the 15 October 2014, as well as the same transaction of the 2nd of August 2014. You did not only edit by putting the P23 and putting the P4411, but you edited, you included all that transaction and you put the wrong number.
My Lord, it's clear to me that she wants to mislead me in court. I stand by my point. I didn't change anything on the information of this download.
Zwip.
So this is what happened with Judge Rutta's spoiled, rotten witness, okay? When he ran to Judge Rutta to say, listen, my lord, I am under oath. I wouldn't come here to mislead the court. She wants me to mislead the court. Oh my God. I stand by my point. I didn't change anything in the info on this download. A grown man, a grown retired man, no, a grown resigned man has run to the other retired grown man and told him, listen, you gotta stop her. You've gotta stop her, daddy. You've got to stop her because she's really driving me nuts and she's making accusations that are true, allegedly. But you've got to stop her and I don't like it when she says things like that about me. Doesn't that little rant with Steyn remind you of a toddler running to the mother or running to the father and then discovering
that your mother or father doesn't want to get involved? They want to stay out of it. Handle your business, the two of you. Handle your business. So Mshololo continues digging her claws into Steyn. Will he survive? Let's continue on.
And Colonel, am I correct to understand that when you receive these downloads were from Kelly Kumalo's cell phone? Am I correct?
That's correct.
And these downloads, we do not know, we do not have confirmation that these are the only downloads that were retrieved from the cell phone of Kelly Kumalo. We just only see the pages that you decided to print from Kelly Kumalo's cell phone. Am I correct?
No, you're not correct. You do have a whole CD of the download.
Understand, this has been printed from the CD. Am I correct?
Yeah, it's
Yes.
from the CD. But
So it
it's
means
not-
the CD, it's
not
the same
only
like
the-
this.
It's not only what we print. You can go and read your CD. There's more information on your CD.
So from the CD, you decided which information to put and which information not to put on this exhibit K4.
I'm called here to make my point clear from my previous statement. So I decided I'm going to use this sheet of the CD to prove my point, that I didn't bring the court in a wrong way.
Colonel, this information does not come from Kelly Kumalo's cell phone. Where is Kelly Kumalo's cell phone? We want to see it. We must open it and see to verify if this information, it was downloaded from Kelly Kumalo's cell phone.
I don't think you are fair to me right now. I did mention in my statement that I received it from the investigation officer, the download, and the section 205. So I can't give any answers on the handset.
I thought in your evidence you said it's because you received this information because you were working on the cell phone to download this information. Did I hear you correctly or wrong?
No, I
You
think
did
you
not say
hear
that.
me
Did I hear you correctly?
No, you didn't.
That was not the case.
That's right.
Okay, what did you say? You said you received the CD
Yeah, the CD download.
already downloaded.
That's right.
So you also yourself, you've never seen this cell phone, you've never confirmed whether the CD that was given to you of the downloads contained the correct information that was contained from Kelly Kumalo's cell phone. You don't know that.
No, I do know it because in the download they mentioned the IMEI number and the SIM card number.
But you've never...
No. Let me finish.
Okay,
And
sorry.
then in the section 205, they also mentioned the same IMEI number and the SIM card number. So it's clear to me that it was the same handset which has been downloaded.
Colonel, thank you very much for that explanation. But the point I'm trying to find out from you is that, as an analyst, you did not sit down with the Kelly Khumalo's cell phone to check the content that was there, together with the content of Exhibit K4 to see if it's all the information that was contained in that cell phone. You did not do that.
No, because I did receive it with a chain statement from the downloader to the investigation officer to me. It's in a sealed forensic bag. So there's no reason for me to take it down for all them. I just working on the document I received.
0. Oh. Anda. Next. Zilch. Nada.
I know that's right. That is 0 times, okay? 0 times that Steyn took Kelly Khumalo's cell phone and compared it with K4 exhibit to check that, hey, this matches this. That's a very, very, very brilliant question from Mshololo, because it demonstrates that Steyn is not an overachiever, okay? I've been pointing this out in most of my videos. The people in the South African police services who are overachievers, who go above and beyond to prove their point beyond a reasonable doubt. And he's saying just because it was in a sealed forensic bag, this exhibit K4, I think it's the CD, that therefore it means it is valid. But we can't say that for sure because we don't have Kelly Khumalo's cell phone. And even if they subpoenaed it today, that's been 10 years. She's obviously changed information on that phone and we won't be able to get the record from 10 years ago. Are you picking up what I'm putting down? Brilliant point, Mshololo. Brilliant point. A scorecard. I should have done a scorecard on this video. So the scorecard right now is 100 Mshololo. Steyn, we're still at -4. Okay, -4 because Steyn, you told us you were with Advocate Ahu, you were with Baloyi and Sibanda doing the consultation. Why were you with them editing documents? You told us that the Excel document cannot be manipulated, but there you went and added P23. And then another point, what did you do? You ran to Judge Rata to cry about what Mshololo calling you a manipulator, a master manipulator, and you didn't like it. I struck you a point for that. 4, you are not able to prove to us that you saw Kelly Khumalo's cell phone and you can validate that information. Therefore, this is not approved beyond reasonable doubt. Mshololo 100, Steyn 4.
So you are not sure because we've never verified that information.
Like I said, what I receive, I work on.
Okay. I'm also not sure that this information is coming from Kelly Khumalo's cell phone because it was never verified by yourself. And also we have not verified that information as the defense from the cell phone of Kelly Khumalo to see if it contains this information. Any comment?
No comment.
Okay. Let's move on to page 60 of the same transcript.
Once again, scorecard now, we are at 110 points for Mshololo and what? -4 for Steyn. And if Judge Rata was a fair judge, he would recognize that that's a valid point. They did not get to validate the cell phone. Where is the cell phone? We know that Bongani Ntanzi's cell phone is where? And can be. And you know what? Let's continue on part 2 because now she's moved on to KKG. So let's do a separate video. Otherwise, this is going to be too long to digest. If you made it this far in the video, you absolutely know you have my heart. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. I'm talking really fast so we can get into the next part, okay? Hit a like. Drop a 1 in the comment section down below. If you have been following clearly what Mshololo has been putting down, appreciate all that you are doing. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Like, comment, and subscribe. If you're watching from outside the club, you're going to miss my analysis because I'll be dropping more videos today. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button and I'll catch you on my next upload. Thanks for watching.
South Africa is a movie. We live in a drama. It's a series. Every day you will be shocked by something new. We have even forgotten what shocked us 2 weeks ago. You know, every day